My husband just told me that my engagement ring is the same one that he bought for his ex-fiance.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Omaomi, aka Petite Diva, and in this video we are talking about repurposing engagement rings. Now, this video is inspired by a particular creator who came online to say that she just found out that an engagement ring is the engagement ring that her husband made for his ex-fiancée.
My husband just told me that my engagement ring is the same one that he bought for his ex-fiance. And I don't even know what to do right now. I came home and I was talking about how much I love this ring. Now, I do. It's beautiful. I love it so much. And he was like, oh yeah, Erica loved it too. And I was like, Erica, do I don't know. Should I just ask him to get that one instead? I mean, it's like 10 carats, but it's the one that I wanted. I don't know what to do. Ugh, he's coming out here to talk to me. I gotta go.
So she talked about the fact that she didn't pick the engagement ring and that she had one that she had in mind, but her husband said that it was too expensive, and then he gave her that ring. And later on, she found out that the ring was what he custom made with his ex-fiancée that he was engaged to for a year. Now, a lot of people had things to say about her video and her situation.
Engagement ring is the same one that he bought for his ex-fiance.
What? No, because you know what I would have done? I would have been like, yeah, you can just have this ring back. And I want the ring that I actually want, not this crap that is from your ex-fiance, because what the fuck? These men really need to learn a lesson or two of how to be decent people.
Did y'all hear about the woman that got an engagement ring that her fiance gave to his first fiance? And I'm not playing. She was like, I love this ring. And he was like, yeah, my first fiance loved it too. Are you kidding me? You mean to tell me you were so cheap that you gave... I can't even form words, bro. You know how quickly I would have chucked that ring down his throat? You gave me a used ring, and then you told me it was used. At least if you gonna do that shit, don't tell me. And she's still wearing the fucking ring. She is still wearing the ring. Baby, I would not be getting married because this man is gonna think that he can half-ass you every fucking step in y'all life. Nothing ever is going to be a full moment for you. You might as well get a used wedding dress as well. Now go ask the last fiance where she was gonna book the event. Because to me, it seems like he still missed that girl. If this man couldn't see you as a fresh new relationship enough to give you a fucking new ring, baby, that ring is tainted. That man don't love you. I'm being serious. He don't fucking love you if he gives you the ring that he gave his first fiance. He does not love you. Take that ring off, pack your shit, and go.
Is the same one that he bought for his ex-fiance.
And this is why men are dumb. You could have got a new ring, boy. Sell that ring, get her a new ring, because now that ring would be in the garbage.
How would you feel if you found out that the ring that your fiance used to propose to you, he picked out and bought for his ex-girlfriend? She has every right to want a ring of her own. I don't care if it makes more business sense. I don't care if he feels like he's going to lose money if he sells that ring. That ring has memories attached to another woman on it. So why would she want it? It's not even the ring that she wanted. The ring that she wanted, he said was too expensive. So you just gave her another ring like it's one size fits all? How would he feel if she was like, you know, this lingerie I'm going to wear on our honeymoon? I used to wear this same lingerie for my ex. He loved it. Like that. How would he feel if she was like that? The fact that every single time she looked down at that ring, she would think about his ex and he would think about his ex. It just almost makes it feel like she's like a silent partner in that relationship. It's too much of her in your new relationship. I feel like this isn't about the ring. This isn't about the cost of the ring. This isn't about the money he would lose on the ring. This is about you starting a new life with a man who seems a little bit too attached to his old life with her.
Okay, we all know the fucked up part there. Didn't mean to bring up the other bitch's name. Unnecessary. He should have known that's gonna cause some sort of fucking feeling. So at some level, because like I have ADHD thinking and all that other stuff. You know, I'm not gonna say I felt getting like too much, but I understand from both aspects. That is don't do that. Guy's a dumbass. You know, but at least he proposed to you. But then there's a whole level of anxiety and stuff like that after hearing that shit too, right? It's like, what? You just want bro to shut the love you? That's it. That's all I got.
My husband just told me that my engagement ring is the same one that he bought. My husband just told me that my engagement ring is the.
If you do not fill your space in the world, someone else will fill it. You're probably like, girl, what you mean? Explain more. If you do not fill your space in the world with who you are, people will take that space and look at it as opportunity for them to fill it with what they want. And this is a prime example of that. There is nothing worse than you thinking you need to be a low maintenance person in order to be accepted by others. I'm not talking to just her, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to you. You don't have to dim yourself, your light, your wants, your needs, your desires to fill space and to have something or someone. To get on the internet, and it's not no judgment because I feel you, girl. Everything she said, I've been that girl. I've been that girl that have taken something that is less than what I want because I felt like that's all I could get. It's a self-worth issue, baby. This is beyond the man, okay? Because he got his own stuff. We ain't even talking about him. We're talking about us because we have to be accountable to ourselves. If you think that the only way that you can exist in a world and in a romantic relationship is to continue to have someone allow them to cut corners when it comes to you, baby, you are doing yourself a disservice. And when you wake up from your slumber and you wake up from the tomfoolery, when you wake up from playing with yourself, you will look around and say, I created this. And you will not only first and foremost be resentful with yourself, you will be resentful at that person that you look at because guess what? You taught them how to treat you. Homeboy didn't say, because in another video she was saying, Homeboy didn't say, well, I got the ring because, you know, he gave her the ring because it was cost efficient. Homegirl, the girl he was engaged to before, she didn't see something that she liked. So in that regard, he felt like she was worthy of getting a custom ring and getting exactly what she wanted. But you, boo-boo, you got to settle for somebody else's ring. And at that, not only settle for somebody else's ring, it wasn't a family heirloom. It was his ex-fiance's ring that she custom made. It had nothing to do with you. He was okay with just inserting you. Think about it, baby. Just inserting you and letting you fit in. And you got warm and cushy. And here's the thing. You don't even fit in that space. You're making yourself fit. You're making yourself fit in that space that he reserved for somebody else. Because you wanted a different ring. She wanted a completely different shaped ring. This isn't even just about a ring. The ring is context. We can use that. But this is to say, if you allow people, this isn't just romantic. You can put this across all the board. Your job, your family members, your romantic partner, your friendship. If you allow people to give you the bare minimum and you have no boundaries, they will trample over them, whether it's intentional or unintentional. There are good-mannered people. And I'm not saying this man is a trash human. I don't know this man. I don't know this man from a can of paint. I'm not saying he's a trash human. But when you don't fill your space, and when you don't love yourself unapologetically, and when you don't see yourself in the fashion that God sees you and those that actually value you, when you don't see yourself like that, that is exactly how things like this happen. This is exactly how things like this happen in my relationships. that I was in. When I say relationships, this didn't just happen in my romantic relationships. This happened in friendships. I was like, I just can't get friends that just see me and value me, honey, because I didn't value myself. Because at the first moment of somebody trampling against my boundaries, I was too afraid to say something because I had a scarcity mindset to think that if I said something, this person would go. When in all actuality, I should have looked at it as a blessing. If what I require and what I need is too much for you, it is okay for you to go find less. And that doesn't mean that either is right or wrong. It's all about compatibility and what fits.
This is for the girl who got proposed to with the ring that was from her husband's ex-relationship.
Girl, run! Girl, what are you doing still with him? Girl, you're stressing me out. When you said, oh, is this such a nice ring? He wasn't, oh, like, yeah, babe, I'm so glad you love it. He said, oh yeah, Erica liked it too. He wasn't even thinking about you. Erica's on his brain, not you. And he's trying to be like, oh, it's not a big deal. But it really is, because y'all aren't married yet, and he's showing you right off the bat that he's not going to prioritize your needs or wants. You are a victim. Girl, run.
He told me that my engagement ring is the same one that he bought for his...
Honey, no, I feel very sad, honestly, because it's obviously trying to put you down. That fact that he's putting it in your face, that he did X, Y, and Z for his ex to make it perfect for her, custom made it, went with her to the shop to get the ring that she wanted, the ring of her dreams, is what any girl deserves, especially getting married to someone that you love. The reason why he put that in your face is because he's trying to put you down. He's trying to tell you that you do not deserve what you desire, but his ex did, inadvertently saying that he's still in love with her. I read one of your comments saying that they broke up because she found out she's gay. I believe that he's still in love with her and he's trying to put you down. The rage is still within him. I know that you feel that, and that's why you had to publicly put this video out there. I just wish you love and healing. You deserve so much more. You deserve someone to actually plan that ring. That ring is a symbol of love, but it shouldn't be the symbol of the love to his ex. It's a...
My husband just told me that my engagement ring is the same one that he bought.
I have a different set than what my husband would propose to his ex-fiancé with, but his dad did buy it from him, and now his mother, my mother-in-law, wears that set that was originally for his ex-fiancé. So I do get to see it at that point, but it's fine. It's okay.
She talked about the fact that she wanted a 10-carat diamond ring, but the husband said that the ring was too expensive, and then he gave her that ring that he custom made. Yes, they went to make the ring because the ex-fiancé did not like all the rings that she was seeing, and so they had to make that ring, and they were engaged for a year before they broke up, and he got back the ring. Anyway, the video where she talked about her finding out that the engagement ring that she has was the one that he gave his ex-fiancé has over 1 million views. And so many people were leaving comments, and she tried to reply people. She made videos replying people's comments and explaining more about the situation.
He's saying that the ring is so expensive. Like, when he bought it for her, he says that it's super, super expensive, and he would only get back like 20% of what he put into it. So he doesn't want me to sell it. He wants me to keep it and just like get over it, basically. So he's saying that I'm being like super dramatic, and it's not a big deal at all, and it's just a ring. It doesn't matter if he gave it to another girl before me. He got it back and gave it to me, and you know, I'm the one that he's with now. I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't know. Yeah, she couldn't find exactly what she wanted, and so he went and took her to like a custom jeweler, and she had all the photos that she wanted. She picked out the exact rocks, everything. And I just feel like it's not unreasonable for me to want the one that I wanted. Like, is it really that unreasonable? Friends, this is the ring that I wanted, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with this ring. It's really pretty. She has good taste, but I just think, like, is it really that unreasonable to want the ring that I want and get it? I took the ring off. Now I just have my wedding band on. Sorry I didn't get to that earlier, but I had to run out to the store. There's a huge storm here last night, and there's tornado warnings all day today where I am. So I had to get supplies because I do have a whole family that I have to take care of. Took the ring off, and at this point he has just said that he's going to do his best to get the ring that I want, and we'll see where we end up. Some of you guys have said that I should get moissanite. I have no issue with moissanite. I can't tell the difference. I know some girly pops are like, there's definitely a difference. Y'all are keen on it. Y'all can have diamonds. I'm fine with moissanite. I don't care if it's a 10 karat moissanite. Go for it. But, yeah. Definitely feeling hurt. Trying to read some of the comments. There's literally thousands on the main video, I know, and then I think a couple hundred on each video after that. So I'm trying to get back to you guys, but that's just where I'm at right now. We'll see what happens. He thinks so too. I have to respond to this because I'm like reading through the comments, there's so much hate on him. He's genuinely like the sweetest person in the world. And for him, I think it was just kind of like a financial thing of he spent a lot of money on this and I love it anyway, so why not just use it? And I'll probably keep the ring and just wear it on a different hand, different finger. But last night we had a couple of arguments, and then he eventually came around and just said that I was right and he was wrong, and that I should have the ring that I want, and if it's 10 karat diamond, it's 10 karat diamond. But I don't think that spending that much money on a diamond is really worth it. That's the same price as probably our house. So I think a moissanite is a great option. And yeah, I know that 10 carats is crazy. Everyone's like, 10 carats is so crazy. But moissanites you can get like in any size, and it's a really affordable price. So I think he's gonna try and do that.
So she said that her husband at first said that the ring was expensive and that if they tried to sell it off, they're just going to get like 20% of the amount that it was worth. So that she should just stop being dramatic and just accept the ring. And eventually she decided to remove the ring after a lot of videos, a lot of comments, and she also tried to defend her husband, saying that he's a nice guy and everything. She also said that after a lot of back and forth and argument, the husband has eventually accepted for her to get another ring, but that they might not sell the ring. They are going to keep the ring. She says she's going to keep the ring. She's going to probably wear it on another finger, on another hand. So my thoughts about the video, the first video, when I first saw it, I was like, what? He did what? Who does that? How can you give the engagement ring of your previous fiancé to your wife? As in, how can you propose with that and expect that to continue to wear that? I was like, no, that is wrong on all levels. Even if he said, okay, he would only get 25% or 20% of how much he spent on it, I'm sure they can repurpose it, like redesign it, maybe melt it or do something. I don't know. I'm not into rings or know about jewelry like that, but they should be able to redo it. So even if you're still using the same gold or whatever, the band, it will not be the same ring. It will not be the same custom made ring. So I felt like that's something he should have done, but maybe that one too is expensive to make. But I don't know, I just felt like that's what he should have done instead of just giving her the same ring that he custom made with his former fiancé. Then she talked about the fact that she wanted a 10-carat diamond ring. That was the ring that she wanted, and he said it was expensive. Immediately she said 10-carat diamond ring. I was like, I know I'm poor, but I know that 10 carats might be expensive. So I went online, I went to Google to check how much it usually costs. And according to the first site I saw, it's supposed to cost between 15,000 to 45,000 US dollars. And I'm like, whoa, that's expensive. Anyway, to me, that's very expensive. I don't know their net worth. I don't know their I don't know how rich they are, but that was very, to me, it's very expensive. So I don't know, maybe they are not rich enough to afford that. Then again, maybe they are rich enough to afford it, but he is someone that doesn't make decisions like that. He doesn't want to spend that kind of amount on a ring. She eventually said in one of her videos that she was not going to get the 10-carat diamond ring because the cost of the ring is almost the same payment as their house, or down payment as their house. So she was going to get another cheaper ring, and she's okay with that. Now, a lot of people were calling out her husband. They were like, oh, that's such a nonsense behavior. Oh, he doesn't value you. Oh, he's probably thinking about his ex-fiancé and all sorts of things that she had to defend the guy, say he's such a nice guy. She was talking about his personality and everything, and just trying to defend her husband. So I checked out other videos, and I checked the comment section, and I don't know why I feel like there's something up with this whole story. I I don't know. I might be wrong. Let me put that disclaimer. I might be off with my thoughts, but I was just feeling like this story might not have occurred the way she's saying it. It might not even have happened like that, and she was being over dramatic and exaggerating things. And when I checked her bio page and everything, I saw under her name or something she wrote satire. Like, I don't know. Are you testing your creative juices, your imaginative juices by making stories that would trigger people? I don't know. And right now, there are a lot of creators that make videos just to trigger people. They call it rage baiting. So they just say and do some things that are off just to get people to be triggered, to be angered, to leave comments, to make videos, stitches and everything, and for their videos to go viral. And I don't know, I felt like maybe this might be the same situation. I don't know why I felt like that, but I was just looking at comments, I was looking at the other videos, and that's what I felt. But I might be wrong, my radar might be off, and this situation might have actually happened as she said. But I don't know, because nowadays you don't trust people. People are just doing all sorts just to get the content creation money. Like, nobody is trying to be authentic, even when they're sharing stories. You can't trust people to share their stories as it is. People are exaggerating things. They're making it like a Hollywood production of a real life effect. So I think a lot of people are doing that. Something might occur, they just over dramatize it, over exaggerate it, and just to get the views. So personally, that is what I felt. And like I said, I might be wrong. It might have been a true life issue, true life situation that she shared, and how she settled it is the way she talked on her page. But anyway, I don't know what you guys think about this situation. What do you think about repurposing engagement ring? Do you think the guy made a financially smart decision not to sell the ring, since he was not going to get about 80% of his money, and that it was a smart decision is to give his current wife the engagement ring that he made with his ex-fiancée. Do you think that it's not such a big deal? It's just a ring, and as long as the guy is doing all that he's supposed to do, is providing, he's a nice person, he's great with their kids, and he's not a bad person, it's not something that should be an issue. What will you do if such situation happens to you? Do you think the story was actually true and is not fabricated? I would love to hear your thoughts. So please leave your comment in the comment section so that we can get this discussion popping. Now, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you are not yet subscribed and you like videos such as this, please consider subscribing by clicking on the red button that says subscribe. And don't forget to click on the bell notification icon by the side so that you're notified anytime I upload videos. Now, with all that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.